Here we are, 145 pounds, Southeast Regional bracket for 2016. Going to get ready to roll in this, but first let's talk about some of the guys that are here. Dustin Stone, senior from Harry S. Truman, wrestling very well right now. He's the 1 seed, 2 seed. Brian Wise, 2-time state qualifier from Pottstown, senior 26-3. 3 seed Kevin Edwards from Avon Grove, junior record 30-7, champion out of the Central. In the West, runner-up Jacob Folk from Upper Perka, junior, the record 29-9. That's how they all got here. But this record, this weight class is loaded. You look here, you got Reddington, Martaccio, Eric Thomas, Chris Berry's tough, Paul McBride can pin, very dangerous, and Mikey O'Brien. All guys that, there's 7 or 8 guys that can represent us here at Hershey. And, we're going to break it down here right now. So let's get started. Ben Billings and Bryce Reddington from Methacton. I'm going Reddington here. Again, I picked him to win it last week in the West. I'm super impressed with this guy. He kind of let me down a little bit, didn't wrestle his potential. I think he knows that. I look for him to bounce back this week. He has some big wins this year. Look for him to get back to that. We then have Dan Labus from Westchester Russ and Lucas Martaccio. A great first-round matchup here. Labus, tough guy, was in that 5 and 6 mix to go to states last year as a freshman. But I got Martaccio with the win here. I did have an injury default. I don't know how serious the injury is. That might come into play here. But, he's so far so good. He's in the bracket. I'm going to pick him to win. Here we have Eric Thomas, Chris Berry. Berry's real tough on top, very crafty, dangerous, but not super polished, where he can put together, a lot of, big wins in a row. I'm going to go with the senior who's been there before, Eric Thomas from Interborough, record 26-6. Then finally, Paul McBride, Mikey O'Brien. I'm going O'Brien. Again, I was high on him last week as well. Still not off the Mikey O'Brien train yet, but he's going to have his hands full in this bracket this week. We got Reddington and Stone. I'm going Stone. I have no reason to pick against him anymore. He's proven it now 2 weeks in a row. Martaccio and Folk. I'm going Martaccio. Again, I don't know how hurt he is. Don't know if that's going to affect him wrestling this week, but I see him winning that one. And then we have Thomas and Kevin Edwards. I'm going Thomas. Again, guy who's been at the top of rankings for most of the season, and again, he's been there before over the junior. And then I got O'Brien and Wise. I'm going O'Brien, but with the upset over Brian Wise. Again, Brian Wise sometimes doesn't do all I think that he can. I like the way Mikey O'Brien wrestles. I think they're contrasting styles. I think he's going to get after him, and he's going to cost him fits for Brian in that case again. But I could be wrong, and I've been wrong in the past, and I'm using some, wrong, not always right with these picks. So we have Martaccio and Stone again. These guys are going to rematch here. Again, no reason to pick against Stone. He's wrestling well. He's wrestling very well right now. Thomas and O'Brien. I'm going O'Brien. Again, I think this is his year to get it done. I like his partners. I like his room. I just think he's going to get it one of these times. It's got to happen. A lot of averages says I got to be right, says he's got to win. So, why not now when it matters most? We're going to scroll down. Let's look at the wrestle back. We'll come back for the final here a little bit. We got Billings, Wise, Labus, Edwards, Berry, Folk, McBride, and Reddington. I'm going Wise for the win. I'm going Edwards to beat Labus again. I'm going Berry over Folk. We've done it before. I'll do it again. And I'm going Reddington over Berry. Here we got the semifinals that dropped down, Martaccio and Thomas. I'm going Wise over Edwards and Reddington over Chris Berry. Again, it's a match. This match especially go either way. These guys have wrestled each other before, but I'm going Reddington again. A little bit more polished right now. Martaccio and Wise. I'm going Martaccio, and I'm going Reddington over Thomas to give you in third place going to Martaccio. So your third is Martaccio, fourth Reddington, and Thomas being your fifth place guy out of District 1. Let's go up and let's look at the final. So again, I have Martaccio or O'Brien Stone. I'm going Stone. I said I can't pick against him anymore. He's proven now, for a while that he's the real deal, and I didn't buy into it at first, and I know Steve Gibbon from former coach Harry S. Truman probably didn't have many nice things to say about me going against him earlier on, and I've talked with him some recently about some things, and he's real high on these Truman guys. He's not the coach anymore, and singing their praises. So I'm all in on Stone at 145.